Oh, look, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, so take two because the first one messed up for some reason and couldn't really tell you why, even if I wanted to. But we are back now, and it's your boy Apple. And messed up for some reason.
Whoop, whoop.
It's your boy Apple in like ultrasound because I forgot to remute that for a second. Yeah, so what's up everybody? It's your boy Insaneapplejackz. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing super duper and I can provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. Today we are back and today we're actually doing some Overwatch box openings. Cause why not? But additionally, I figured I'd do it live because usually I sit up here and I'll just do like my little thing on the side where I'll open all the boxes and I'll take pictures and save them for myself of the cool things I get in the box. If it's like a really weird position for the box or like something like that. But yeah, so essentially I saved up 50 regular loot boxes and then I saved up the likes of 20 of the Halloween boxes and figured that it'd be a fun time to sit up here and come through and do some box openings in Overwatch. So I just need to sit up here and reset my link in a few places because of the fact that YouTube and my capture card didn't want to work together real quick, and they had a little issue, but I settled it out. I made them go 13 rounds inside the octagon. 13 rounds inside the octagon. And that's crazy. And that's how we ended up here. Like I was saying before, I wanted to try something a little bit different today too, since this is a laid back stream on the YouTube side of things, and I wanted to sit up here and try to load some copyright free music and just let it chill in the background with us. So now that all that's out of the way, everybody's caught back up on why this is such a weird start. Let me get that going. So with all that running in and the music up, we're going to get started. I think I'm going to start with my actual loot boxes just because of the fact that we don't have too many of the Halloween loot boxes for this. So let's go through and start up. We'll be lurking for 10 minutes just watching some Final Fantasy 14 stuff. Nice, dude. Hopefully the Final Fantasy 14 stuff is dope. Also, thank you for coming through, Jeff. So, for our first loot box, we have the Pharah Touchdown. The Pharah Touchdown highlight intro. Which is funny because, like, I feel like I have a bunch of Pharah highlights, but it said that I still have the heroic one on for some reason. Also, I feel like they've changed up the duplicate animation because now it looks a lot more sparkly and welcoming. Or that, or I just haven't gotten a duplicate in quite some time, but that's also a possibility. So we got ourselves a Mercy Spray, and this is a pretty nice Mercy Spray, if I say anything myself. Is it better than any of the ones I have on right now? I wouldn't say that, but maybe I'll change my mind later. We got ourselves a dupe of the Sombra Icon, and we got the likes of Lucio's spray. Curious as to what Lucio sprays I have on right now. We're sitting up here and racking up the dupes hard. If only they were like higher ranked dupes though, just to like reassure more coinage, but dupes are still dupes here, and that's great. This is probably one of the funnier Symmetra sprays, by the way. This is the car wash spray, which that's also the achievement. That's not the spray for the achievement, sadly, but you know, that's also the name of the achievement and the name of the tactic for using Symmetra. Side note, did anybody do any big pulls inside of this? I know that they were offering a special deal on loot boxes, where if you bought so many, you got so many free. Or, you know, did you save up a bunch like me? Did you get any skins that you like? Tell me about it. I think that's like our third or fourth straight dupe box in a row. This May spray is pretty interesting, to say the least. It almost looks... Oh, that's because her face is transparent. I was like, it almost looks like it has like a crackling effect on it. And I didn't know why until like I actually zoomed in on it. We got ourselves another Ryan skin. We got the likes of Cobalt, which is the which is a duplicate for us, but I want to say I've used that skin a fair amount. There's some Ryan skins that are like, you know, it doesn't have to sit up here and be like the highest rarity skin. I'll still rock it. Yeah, I was pretty sure I had this one already on. I knew it was a dupe, but I was trying to figure out what my skin or my spray set for Diva is. So like I have a bunch of sprays, but like I don't usually equip them because I rarely get the chance to use them. Like I'll use them, but it rarely like amounts into anything. So it just becomes, if I equipped it, I equipped it. This is a Mercy patch. Once again, don't know if it's any better than any of the ones I have, but I do like the styling on the bandages here. I think that they're really sleek looking. Have a cat emote or a cat icon, a cat emote. Just imagine it just turns whatever character you're playing as into a cat instantly. We have Echo Blade for Genji, which I'll put that on. That seems pretty dope. And also, for some reason, no sprays on Genji, which is like a perfect example of what I was just talking about. But yeah, funny enough, now that Echo's out, do you likes, or no, that is Echo. I was gonna say, like, funny enough, now that Echo's out, that looks like he's chilling with Echo, and like I zoom in, apparently this is a spray I've had already too, so like that's confusing. So double checking, this is an Echo spray too. I'm over here giving credit to Genji and saying all this. This is like, wait a minute. That moment of realization. We got the likes of the Soldier Rocket spray. I don't know why, but all my sprays for Soldier happen to be like related to his face in some way, shape, or form. I think it's like I just equipped all of these at a certain point where those were the only good sprays for Soldier. We got the likes of a Lucio spray. I actually think I'll switch out the hero one for this. That's a really nice one, by the way. If I saw that on a wall somewhere, I would definitely stop and like take a picture of it. So we got the likes of Sigma's victory pose, which is poise. We have the likes of a Hanzo spray. Hanzo being one of the ones where I think like some of the ones not including his face are pretty much better, but like the Trick or Treat one, that's an immaculate spray right there. Like I haven't found a spray that I want to replace on Hanzo with that one yet. We got ourselves a purple. Oh snaps, and it's purple for McCree. We also duped ourselves up to 8,000. So we're climbing right here. Heroes never die, so this is a Mercy Spray right there, chilling out. We got a Sombra Icon for a dupe. And here goes the highlight intro for McCree. I'm actually surprised I didn't have that one. I do play a fair amount of McCree, because I just think McCree's a pretty cool character in general. So it's like really surprising to me when I see stuff that I don't have of him, but also I know that like I don't uber on the DPS side, so I'll have stuff for characters, but I won't notice when I don't have something, because it's just like, oh, I don't play them enough to really notice. Yo, this Wrecking Ball one is really cute, and I don't have any Wrecking Balls equipped on, so we're gonna put this on. My man's embodying full Hamtaro right there with the laid back energy. This is the Orisa Dawn. Orisa doesn't get a lot of skins, and I know this is like a base common skin for her, but what I do have to say is they know how to like accentuate colors on characters, and like Orisa is a really good example of that. Like a small change in like just her coloration can make her look really nice. Like she already has like a really nice aesthetic, but I just found it really interesting. Oh snaps, boys, we got our first legendary. It's a twice. It's still a legendary though, so I ain't even mad. We got the likes of a Metra Spray. This is a dupe, but I figured that I didn't have this one equipped. Really, when I saw that she only had 2 sprays equipped onto her. We have the likes of a Doomfist voice line and a Roadhog voice line.
To the feast.
And then, just for a better look, let's give you guys a chance to peek at the Mach T, which is one of Tracer's base skin or base legendaries. It's one of the 2 skin variants. So like she has this, and then she has another base legendary, which is this but in a different color. I believe I own the different color version already, but pretty much my favorite skin for her at this point is the likes of Comic Book Tracer. That was a really nice add to her, because I think that it has a really dope sense of pop to it, and the colors on it are really nice. But like, just to add comic book panel styling throughout the leggings and the rest of the suit, it's just like, oh, okay, cool, because it's really nice to just like see different flowing elements throughout an outfit. We get the likes of a Zarya duplicate. We get the likes of the Reaper Spray as a duplicate, and then we get, is this a generic icon, or is this somebody's icon specifically? Oh, it's Moira's icon. That's interesting. And then just for a look at this Zarya, it's really funny that they put her in like this I think like the best way I've ever heard of this color being described is baby barf green army backpacks. Like that's essentially what it looks like, but it turns out nice enough. I just wish that they would have gave her like a army helmet to go with it at that point, though. Just make her into like a tank girl. Generic icon, my favorite. Is it your favorite, Jeff? Have you played much Overwatch yourself, Jeff? So this is a straight dupe pack right here. We get the likes We get the likes of a Reaper's voice line, which is to give me the break one. We get a Hanzo spray. We get the likes of the Sombra Icon. And then we get a Genji. Hold on. Yes. It makes me think of Dr. Eggman's Yosh. You own it, don't. Right, you did talk to me about that because it came with your console and you just don't think that it'll really be your style of game. Well, nonetheless, I appreciate you for coming to chill during it. So these styles of stickers, or these styles of sprays, always made me think that they were going to do like a sticker set release and then just like blast each character having one of theirs that looks exactly like this, because this styling right here looks very much like a standard die cut sticker, really, with the outer white aura like surrounding it. So it's really sad that they didn't go through with that, or like at least well, I guess the stickers would be the at least in this opinion. The enamel pins would be like the full-on thing that we all were hoping for. It's funny how much Echo stuff I own, and like I'm not surprised because when she first came out, I was pulling a bunch of boxes then too from just like saving stuff up. Now a lot of them just came back with straight Echo stuff, but you know, it's really crazy to see how much of it that you really own. I do like the cooking Echo though, because I feel like it very much kind of like encompasses the styling that her voice gives off. It's very warm and like, she's like a very warm and homey type character in some sense, which is why it kind of surprised me that she wasn't a healer when they dropped her. It's funny that I was talking about this sticker earlier and I already have the sticker equipped, so it's like you would think that I would have known that that one was transparent in some way. I do like this though. I'm gonna put Echo Point on for now. You can't beat PJ Mado. Like, that's just too good. Alright, moving on to our next box. So, we have the likes of a Pink Echo, which I might equip this on. I had this one already, but this might be one of her better common skin options. It just looks really sleek and almost like the paint job on a Cadillac. Did you just call Echo a Cadillac? I did. Like, she looks like she could be a hood ornament on a Cadillac too, on top of that. Like, just look at the grace of her foot, and actually she'd probably be closer to a Rolls Royce Cadillac. Rolls Royce Cadillac. Rolls Royce hood ornament. Oh my god. What are you gonna drive? I'm gonna drive me one of those Rolls Royce Cadillacs. Pretty nice.
Let me show you how it's done.
Please show me how it's done. Side note, because I know the music is a new element on this side of things. Does everything sound pretty balanced to you guys? Who's your favorite Cadillac or Overwatch character? So, everybody at home probably already knows this. No, I'm playing. I love me some Diva. I definitely love me some Diva. That's why in this hunt right now, we're going for her newest skin. Like, I chase all the skins I can for her. There's like base skins that I don't have just because I don't usually spend in-game points on the base skins, but I just really like Diva. I have her Funko Pops. I have most of her skins. I have a bunch of hours put into her. There's a bunch of other characters that tie up though in style that I really like. So I'm a tank main, and I dropped tons of hours into Diva, Reinhardt, and Winston. And then I'm like, it's really interesting to like try to list out people besides like your obvious top, because it's like I like to play a lot of the characters, and really I find it works out best to have a plethora of characters that you can play just in case something doesn't work out with the comp. Because when you play a team-based game like this, it all boils down to how well your synergy works out and how it balances back into being able to overpower the other team, and what strategies you can make to get around stuff like that. There are obvious lockouts, but like, still. Audio is good. Thank you so much for telling me that, dude. What's up, Niku? How are you doing, dude? What goes on with you? What are you up to? Funny enough, I don't have it equipped. But this graffiti skin for Tracer, that's one that I really like. Not Tracer herself, but I like Tracer enough. It's just funny to make jokes about it, because it's been like such a thing for me. Because you get a lot of bad Tracers. So this comic skin, it's not even a legendary, but like that might be her best skin in my opinion. What I was actually coming here to show you guys is what I think is the best Echo skin, the best Cadillac skin. Well, okay, so this is high tier for me just because I love Hot Rod. But like that candy apple red paint job on her, that's just smooth. And like, if you want to talk about her being a car, that's definitely where it sits. The ragdoll, which is this week's challenge, is really cool to me, and I need to sit up here and go through and get that. This one's all like, she just has a bunch of dope skins, because like here she kind of has your whole mecha aesthetic going on, but I think like I like the moths most because I jokingly said she needs a moth skin when I first saw her. I go into the thing and I see her and I was like, yo! Because I think I was calling her Moth before this all happened, and then she popped up like this and was like, yo! But also she reminds me of the Venture Bros character, Dr. Girlfriend, and the Monarch in that fit. Oh yeah, dig that paint job. Yeah, dudes, if you're not checking out Snore, you should check him out. He's a cool dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate you for putting that in, by the way, Jeff. Alright, so back to the boxes. I've done roughly 13 original boxes. You guys want me to tease with one Halloween box, or just like straight through the loot boxes and then straight through the Halloween boxes? I'll give you guys a second to decide on that. What are you getting into today, by the way, Niku? Having any good eats? Chilling with any cool peeps? Recovering from the birthday into the birthday? You having a double birthday? So like, can always mix and match between normal and spooky boxes. Up to you, Apple. I'll do 3 on this side and then switch back to normals, just because we don't have crazy amounts. So the difference for anybody who doesn't fully know is these boxes are exclusive to the event, so you can get event-based stuff in here, and then you can get like normal stuff in here, but this is the only place that you can really get event-based stuff from the event boxes, or the anniversary boxes, which are event box themselves, but hold all the event items and come around once a year. So each event comes around once a year itself, and then, you know, you just kind of have cool things throughout them. This Genshin one, Genshin? I've been playing too much Genshin. It's ruined my tongue with anything that starts with G. This Genji one's pretty cool, so I think I'm going to add that to my spray list.
The Countess was feared by all, rightfully.
We're gonna add that voice line on for Widow. She has a certain sound to her in that one, in that delivery. Shouts, guys. No problem, dude. Sorry I haven't like figured out a great way of doing some of the shouts on the YouTube side. I've been meaning to add that into the bot, but like, it's really weird in its own way. Thanks for the TED Talk on loot boxes. No problem, dude. We have the Winston Werewolf skin emote, which is just one of the better skins this year. Although I do have a funny image inside of my head because of looking at the Winston skin wrong. Yo, we get a legendary, dude. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, though, where you can get your normals out of there. Because this is a normal skin for May. This is a normal legendary. But it's still a pretty cool one. I do like the firefighters for... The only thing that I wish to take it even further is that, like, they change... Like, you had a change on how her ice shoots out of her gun is like a fire color. But I guess she wouldn't be so much of a firefighter then. She'd be more of a fire spreader. We get a clown icon. We get the likes of Sigma's Flying Dutchman spray. We're gonna sit up here and equip that for good luck. I want Sigma's Flying Dutchman. And then we get Ash with a pumpkin. A pumpkin and a skewer. Like, she's branded the pumpkin. Can we talk about that? That's just great. I think one more, and then we go back to regs. We get the likes of a Baptiste voice line.
Don't cry.
Just don't cry. It's fine. This is just a generic Halloween spray. This is a Genji icon of his Halloween skin. I do really like the two sides of the coin that they did with featuring Genji and Hanzo as the skins this year, and just giving them both Halloween skins and making it a whole kind of, not like a whole big ordeal, but it kind of felt special in the way that they handled it. Maybe that's just me. This Echo spray is pretty good. I like how we're getting a bunch of good stuff for Echo right now. It might be a sign that I need to get goat with her, but like, let's be real. There's a sign for a few of the newer characters that I need to touch more. So I wasn't super on the Sigma bandwagon when he first dropped, and then recently I started playing Sigma a lot, and it's just like, it's so much fun. And I get part of the reason for it being so much fun because, like, he's a good character, but at the same time, like, putting the time into him recently has made him a more viable option for me to use in, like, a situation of, we're not doing too hot, guys. We need to switch up on this.
Would you like my analysis of this?
I would like your analysis. We get our Arista voice line. The likes of a Reinhardt line. The Crusader online. That's pretty funny right there. This is a dupe of a McCree victory pose. And then we got the likes of the Lucio purple skin. Not a crazy fan of, like, this one. Like, it's cool. It is still a recolor. I do like it. I know, I think I just wish that the legs had been a little bit more vibrant. But I do still think that it's good in its own right. So, Dupe City, except for this Bastion right here, which we got an emote, and I love getting emotes out of boxes. So first up, we got ourselves a Reaper spray, and it's a Reaper Chibi spray. Which Reaper do I want to get rid of? So like, this one would be really terrible to get rid of because like, it's reminiscent if you've played Overwatch for a long time. The Soul Globes were dope. I'm glad that they just give him the health now, but I miss the Soul Globes at least being around. Like, they're still around for rezzing, but it's just like, We got the likes of a Reinhardt victory pose. That was actually my victory pose for a long time, by the way. I love that. Okay. We will figure out which emote we're replacing that with later. I love how Genji's voice lines are usually just one line itself. Everybody else kind of has like a little bit more to it, but Genji's just like, one word, that's all you need. That's all you get. I can tell you this one was already a dupe box from the jump. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten these Widowmaker lips. Hey yo. We've gotten this Honto spray in this stream already, by the way. This Bastion is a cool spray though. I'll give it that. And
I'm working.
You're working? Is that what's up, Moira? Yeah, you're working. I get you. I'm always on the fence as to how I feel about not being able to get stuff from both boxes, but I get that it's like to maintain you playing the event the whole time that the event's up. At the same time, like, if you've played a lot of this and you have a bunch of stuff inside of the game, like me, then this basically turns into excess coins for you to roll over into stuff that you want. So it's not always the greatest feel. Really, when they moved up the price of skins, but it's still good in its own right. We get the likes of a hog victory pose. That might actually be my current hog victory pose. Yep, that's my current hog victory pose. I was pretty assured in that one. I don't think I'm gonna replace any of my widows. This is a Sigma icon. This is one of the see-through ones as well. It's alright. I'll throw it on for now. And then this is a Moira skin, or a Moira spray. Not better than it. Oh. We already have it equipped. I was looking up here at these three and I was like, not better than any of these, but we already have it equipped. And I think like it's one of the better ones in my opinion out of those options for her in general. Like I really very much like that spray itself. It was just the lapse of looking like, huh. Hogrification. This is a May spray. Funny enough, I believe when I did like my drawing of May a few years back, this is like what I based it on. It's funny because like I'm always telling people in stream when I do art streams, oh, I just got back onto going digital art not too long ago, which is true because I did take a small break, but not like a crazy break. And I don't think I always realized that because that May's not crazy long ago in the sense of like how long a break would be considered for me taking time from doing digital art. Like, at the same time, I know, I wasn't actively doing it to the extent that I'm doing it now. God, they just know how to make colors sit on metallic surfaces. That's something special I will give their skins. The Sombra Spray. This Sombra Spray isn't the greatest, really, like, depending on what surface you would put it on, but I feel like that applies to one in every few sprays for everybody. It doesn't always work on every surface.
Leave this to
A professional. I will.
How embarrassing.
I think I have that one on. For a second I thought they were saying that's a Reaper icon, and I was like, how? How does that relate back?
You seem familiar. Ain't I killed you before?
Ain't I kill you before? I think that one's on. It's not. I have to double check for that later. See if I want to change that up. It's one I hear a lot, and I like it. Yo. If I don't have this equipped on already, I'm replacing something. Why does she have such good sprays? People talk a lot of mess about Brigitte. I love Brigitte, dude. She's so fun to play. I'm gonna replace that. I want the donut Brigitte. With Torbs riding her back. Like, that's so great. Off to bed, we'll drop a nightly lurk. A loot box action so far. Thank you so much for chilling out, Jeff. Appreciate you for coming through, dude. Ladies and gents, if you're not checking out Jeff Yards, you should check him out. He's def a cool dude who does streams on Twitch under the same name of Jeff Yards. So please give him some love.
What are you on about?
What am I on about? What are you on about? He also does YouTube videos, so please give him some love there too. This is one of those Sigma skins where, like, when he first came out, I thought this was a little high on the list for tiers for what it is, but I also do like it. I'm not gonna complain about it itself because it is a good recolor for him. I'm just gonna complain about it because there's a part of me that's like, that's a little hot. It's a purple. But I feel like when characters come out now, it's hard to really top a lot of the stuff that's already out there. So I always look at their first skins like, eh. But even like the OGs, unless I really like them, it's like, eh. Funny enough, so I had this as a keychain. I still have the base of the keychain, but somebody broke my keychain. I really loved this though, and it's always really nice to see this. Because I think this was one of the first sprays I got for one of the first things I really saw. And it was just like, oh, that's really dope. Like, I could see that on the back of a jacket somewhere. This is the hieroglyph. Oh, this is the fairer spray. It's like, mentally, I was like, wait, fair or honest hieroglyph? I like how they just disconnected me for inactivity while I'm sitting here opening my boxes. Can we talk about that? Let's just be glad that there was nothing crazy inside of the box there. They said, you analyzing these things too long. We got the likes of a Sombra Icon.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Are you not impressed? But drop that. That's a nice one.
I've got a bullet with your name on it.
So when he first dropped, or when this game first dropped, McCree really reminded me of Aaron Black, and this was when I was really on my MKX kick. So him having that voice line was always really nice to me because that's a thing that Aaron Black does. Not dropping anything for that. Was just curious if it was already equipped on myself. So we got 2 purples, one being currency, one being a Zen emote, and then we have a victory pose for Torbs. So 2 dupes out of this, and you know, 2 things that are new. One of the new things being cash, but you can't be mad at new cash, old cash, all cash. Or not a Zen emote, a Zen skin. That victory pose for Torbs just chilling out. I see it all the time too. By the way, can we talk about like how when his belly's like just poked out like that? My man's looks like a lobster. Beard out here vibrating, by the way. You ever see a lobster with a vibrating beard? Just have. This was a really nice green on Bastion. It's almost like tank green in a sense. Probably just like, or like not tank like real life tank, but there's a tank that it makes me think of, and that's what he is. So, well, he's a tank in the sense of like when he transforms. I don't want anybody to be like, he's not a tank, he's a DPS. Very aware of that. I see. What's up, Slurp? How are you doing? Oh, snaps. Is this our second or our third legendary? I think this is a second legendary. Not good, need money. Ain't that all of us? I feel that though. This is a legendary. The biggest difference here is they changed up her head shape. This is one of her base legendaries. Alright. Go to like the best legendary that she has is either like her Diablo Demon or her Ice Cream, but I gotta give it to Ice Cream by a long shot right now. This is the Dark Lady. This is from when they set up here and did their Blizzard all Blizzard game crossover event where they were bringing in like stuff for other things outside of Overwatch. That is the girl, that is the babe. It was actually my icon for quite a long time, but like, how could you not be into a dark elf archer goddess of all things? That Sigma spray is pretty funny. In this version of this outfit, Torbs almost looks like the dude from Dead Space, but like the mask is on his belly now. What are you getting into today, Slurp? I always think it's funny how like they really went into his features for this for Hog, and like, I don't know, it's like something very interesting about his face in that picture. That's the Zenyatta icon right there. That's the likes of, this is an all heroes one. This is a caution. I think that's from the factory. All right, Genji, we fight. I see. Straight dupes right here. We got dupes for days. This family picture right here. First off, can we talk about Torbs just being down there? Yeah. with a little smile going like, yeah. My boy extra goofy. I think I just love anything with Torbs in it. But like seeing Torbs interact with Brigitte is really interesting. I wonder if like they're going to bring any of their other 40 kids in, because like Torbs got kids for days. Word on the street. This is a nice Moira recolor. Nothing crazy special, but it's nice. We're gonna throw that Symmetra spray on now.
You're taking this very seriously.
Are you taking this very seriously? I've seen a bunch of people pop that one inside of like comp. This is like, are you? So we got a Widowmaker icon. We got the likes of a Reaper skin dupe. Rotate through that real quick. I believe this was his first purple skin. I think that might be his first purple skin. And that was a really nice skin then. I think the other one might be his Murder of Crows one. And I think those were both like starting purples, but like this was the one that you wore until you could get the other one.
Check me out.
I'm checking you out. What's up, Tracer? I like how we doubled up on this one already. Again, and it was already a dupe, but like, I love it. So I ain't even mad. This Zen spray has always been pretty weak to me. I don't know if anybody else felt that way, but it's a pretty weak Zen spray for me. It's a pretty weak spray in general, but like at the same time, it's one of those sprays that really make me think of Krillin when thinking of Zenyatta.
Grand.
I choose you.
Spirit Dragon? The way that he says that, that's so funny. I choose you, Spirit Dragon. Like, he had to let you know that that dragon was of the spirit. Let's pop another one open. This skin for Ball kind of reminded me of something that was a toy when I was like younger. Like Ball himself reminds me of that, but like this color I think like really drove it home, and I can't think of it at the moment, but one of those things where it's like, all right, Ball, I see you. We get another great Sigma spray, which was also a dupe, but like, Sigma, what's with all your sprays, dude? Why are they so on point? I think the fun thing about Orisa skins is like, even if they're basic, they'll change the head for her a little bit. It's like they knew that they weren't going to do crazy much for her, so what things they did do for her, they did try to put like some kind of polish on it to make it stand out just a bit more than just being like, hey, this is Orisa. That's the fun Lucios one. This is a straight dupe box as well. I don't know if there's a Tracer's one for Tracer that I really want to trade it for, but I think I'll trade it for Pixel. I've rocked Pixel for a long time. We got a Sombra Icon. That's one of the better chibi icons, by the way, because it's like, it gets Sombra's snarkiness through in just like a glance. 150 more currency.
You're taking this very seriously.
Speaking of stacking up on them boobs, but it's 2 Sombras in one go, so I ain't even mad. So this right here, like, its logo set kind of reminds me of the logo set for Destiny, which is funny. Which is funny itself. Really based on how long that's been in the game, because of the collaboration for Destiny.
这个世界值得我们奋战。
Fight for our worlds. Let's see. I think like Diva's mech is another good example of really good application of color, because like it just, these textures usually capture the likes of the light in a different way, and when it reflects those colors back, it just looks really nice. And I think that's why I'm always like partial towards them. McCree. Not gonna lie to you, the way that it's wrote out here though, the McCree looks almost like McFree. If it was straight up McFree, by the way, I probably would have set up here and equipped it. All dupes except for a Sombra highlight intro. How amusing is it, Zenyatta?
She shoots, she scores.
Yes, everybody's favorite Sombra highlight intro, which is the hack in and steal your teammate or your opponent's highlight intro. Had it happen many a time, and it always sucks, but it is funny to see through other perspectives. Really, if it's like a great Sombra play, it's just like a killer when it's not a great Sombra play. I took this one off a while ago, but this is one of my favorite May sprays. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have a hard debate on this one. I'll probably take Cutie off for now. I have something else that embodies that style on, so it's like, might as well give something else a chance to sit in ROS. And Arissa Holt. Dropping the Holt on them, like, nope. I think Pumpkinhead. So Pumpkinhead's the one I have on now. I think Pumpkinhead was the one that was broken when it first dropped. So
Watch your language.
it's funny that I've kept it on so long. I know it's that one, and I think like I know the puppy one was broken when it first came out, but I think that was also one that was broken. So this is either our 3rd or 4th legendary, and we get some more currency, which is a pretty nice gift at this situation. Its current position. A victory pose for Echo. I'll take it. And then we get the likes of a dupe for Torbjorn emotes. We'll trade this out. Hop back. I know why I bounced in and out of opening the next loot box so many times like that, but nonetheless. So, duplicate Widowmaker skin. Widow suit, like, the latex makeup of how her suit is and how it has to, like, rest against her body, to the color rate, like the color palettes that they choose and how it reflects is very much similar, but it's just like, yo, I know. I just like to gush over how they do detailing with changing up a character's skin, because it's like, it's really cool when you think about it. And I think that's like why skin cosmetics are the most popular amongst games like these as a whole. Baptiste spray. I was pretty sure that I didn't have a Baptiste spray equipped. I knew I had it, but like, I do have it on. Imagine one day they dropped the Zenyatta walking emote. Imagine one day they just drop a emote where Bastion can actually talk versus just doing beeps. I feel like that'd blow people's mind. Hey Anna, how are you doing? It's a really nice green you're rocking. Your Huckleberry. I already got that one on. I just love the I'm your Huckleberry though. Aw, snaps. We're just gonna call it our fourth legendary. Somebody will correct me later if I'm wrong. We get the Widowmaker Pote d'Azora. The Azora. To which I apologize. If you couldn't tell, your boy's not a native French speaker. This is one of her base skins, which is a sister skin. She has this version, which is light mode, and then she has a dark mode version of this. And then, like, you just check out that back tat on Widow. It's a really good one. It's always funny how all of her skins are, or I guess it's not funny because it's well calculated in a sense, but like just trying to make her skins very prim, proper, and like eloquent in their own right, like this right here. Or like her ballet emote as well. But like then her skins relating back to plays or things in that sense of nature. I mean, other characters do it as well, but it's like really nice on her because it's very fitting. Like I could see Widowmaker sitting at an opera house in her time when she's not sniping somebody, and then she goes back. Like, she got the sniper somewhere, but, like, what I'm basically getting at is Widowmaker being a French Ada Wong.
Go on. I can wait.
Drop more currency. We got the Ana voice line. We see the Sombra Icon once again. We get a Doomfist Doomfist spray, not Doom. I always want to say emote for these, knowing that they're not emotes. I forget which game I played it has stagnant sprays like that and calls them emotes, but hey. We get ourselves a Echo highlight intro though. Ooh. She's swerving. Gotta watch that back again while I equipped it. She's swerving. That's great. I know I have this one already, but I don't think I've seen it before. That's really nice. The skeleton key plus like the hacker's pattern. If I have seen it, I haven't seen it in a while. It's funny that I'm currently wearing the contender skin, and then I just got this. I think I was using this one a lot for a while, just because I like the green inside of this. But, funny enough, like, This almost kind of looks like one of the, it could be a variation of the contender skin. Pull out some more purple currency. We pull out a hog skin, which is a base hog skin with the change of his pants to purple. We get the likes of the Genji Dam voice line again, and we get the likes of a Genji Spray. And that's all of our base loot boxes. I don't know why I backed out when I could have just swapped over, but let us get down into what everybody's actually really been looking forward to, which is our Halloween boxes. I'm hoping to sit up here and get my tank skins, but you know, I just love this event and would love to have it fully complete, so, or as complete as possible, because I know there's a skin or two that I probably won't be able to get just because I'm missing it. I didn't know Lucio was a non-believer in Ghost. Also, I know I had a victory pose equipped earlier, but I feel like that's a better one for Echo. That's a pretty good spray for Winston. We're going to take this one out and hard replace for Werewolf Winston. So, you know, sorry Pixel, but I found a spray to replace you with for now. That's the likes of the Oni Hanzo, and then Bandage Your Bullet. Why are Baptiste's voice lines always so hard hidden? Like, this man really about to put the cap in you himself. Double legendary, my boy, my boy, my boy. Look at us when we got the Torbjorn out here with his Viking skin, and then, which is a Halloween skin, by the way. Then we.
Long ago in a haunted castle upon a hill.
I am listening. I actually even paused just to hear you out, Baptiste. It's a good Doomfist, but I feel like my favorite Doomfist is going to remain Doomfish, or his one where he kind of looks like Kingpin. So, sorry. A classic Zarya pose. In my dreams, but oh, if only you know, if only you knew.
Behind you! Ah!
Alright, Baptiste, I give you that one. That's funny.
Spirits live within.
Do they now? I like how this is making me actually have to, like, set them up currently, so I'm like, okay, cool. We get that Winston icon once again. We get a Zenyatta icon. We get the likes of... This is a Hanzo Oni spray. It almost looks like it'd be a Doomfist spray because of the overhead arch, but then like the leg throws it off because Doomfist is always very wide angle stance. And then we get the Orisa Demon Spray. I don't have anything I super want to replace it with right now, so let's keep trucking forward. This is Anna the Mummy. I'm sorry, Grenade. You've been replaced with the Mommy Mummy. We need that mommy mummy out here.
Listen to your mummy.
I like how that's the voice line we get while saying that too, by the way.
They say the outlaw's ghost still stalks those cursed plains.
Yeah. And what does the outlaw's ghost do as it stalks these plains? That over-the-shoulder look from Widow. Just nice. Nice. All that extra candy flying into your face. Like, I love that so much. This is Vengeful Ghost, which is one of the Junkrat modes, by the way. But also, it's an all heroes. Ooh, that Ash Warlock. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know who's getting the boot, but I think it might be fire in the hole for this Ash Warlock.
The Shimada Empire will rise.
Will they?
again.
Alright, I look forward to it. Call me on Tuesday when it happened. That's Tentacle Yada right there. Big Cthulhu hours with his tentacle face.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do believe in ghosts. There's a small part of me hoping that Echo would have said, "Do you believe in magic?" I've seen that one so much from a friend that I play this game with that I would have sworn that I had it myself at this point. That's a classic Junkrat intro though. We get the Halloween intro for both Roadhog and the likes of Reaper. We get the likes of the Gorgon sticker for Lucio, which I think I'm gonna get rid of Under Control for this. And let's check out these intros real quick. Also a classic for Reaper. Drop that on versus the likes of Heroic. Oh no, Stank Breath Hog. I currently have his Feast one on, which is from the New Year's event, so I think I'm gonna keep that one on for now. So this is probably one of the funniest things for Baptiste, because like he's just so goofy. Like he got them dark ones when it comes to like some of his voice lines, but like this man's a mixed bag with his goofiness too.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
I'll take that, Arissa. That's def nice. We get young Winston in his lab coat, trick-or-treating. I'll also take that. That's a dupe, but I'll actually equip it this year. Primal Rage. As you could just hear that man say that.
Was that supposed to scare me?
Ah, Brigitte. So sass. I mean, I was hoping it'd scare you though. That's why we set up this whole haunted house.
You're just a glitch in the system.
Ooh, that's an insult if I've heard one. This is my favorite Hanzo spray. It's just like so good, dude. But I think like the younger variants of them with the Halloween tails are really dope in themselves. This is the outfit that's like Hanzo and Kill Bill, and it's just like such a good fit. But like Hanzo, even though he like wears gis, he always got like some kind of drip going on with the gi. Batter up. I'll take that. We get dupes with a all hero sarcophagus, we get a 76 spray, and we get a spray for Bastion. We get a spray for Ball, which is his jack-o'-lantern spray, which, like, jack-o'-lantern Ball is great. It makes me wish that I actually liked playing as Hammond more, but like, it's mid-level, it's hit or miss. It depends on the day with him. But I feel like everybody agrees on it too, because like when you see people playing him year-round, like, most of them are wearing pumpkin skin with him. I think it's that skin in his New Year's event skin that are like, oh dope, I like those. Which is the paper lantern one, I believe.
Never forget the fall.
I won't. You're right. It almost feels like a regular voice line for Zarya, but also it's very fitting for Halloween. So I guess I see why they would just straight up put it on Halloween. So we stacked up on the coins, though. I think we were high 7,000 at the start of this. If we get a few more coins, we had jumped like 5,000 coins in total. I love this one by itself. It's the most Von Helsing-ish of McCree's sprays, and he has the whole Von Helsing thing going to begin with, so it's very nice. Ooh. And for our final loot box, fingers crossed, hug somebody in the room, get yourself a dinner plate. We're gonna sit up here and go in for it, and hopefully we get something. We don't luck out on this, but we got even closer to what I was talking about with the likes of the coins. So I can always buy the stuff that I want out of this pack, or buy some of it. Won't be able to buy it all, but hey. Also, there's a Reaper one right here. Gotta love it. Kid Reaper is goofy. You gotta love how he was doing the pre-die even back then. Nonetheless, that is all our packs right there. You guys aren't aware. So these are the weekly skin event ones right there. I have all of them except for Ragdoll, which I need to do my games for Ragdoll sometime before this week's over. So maybe I'll come back for that. Maybe I'll do something else to end this week out. So my big contender, like, this isn't even a contender, this is a big buy. I gotta buy myself the Diva one. Debating on if I want to clean up the rest of this year, or if I want to sit up here and go back and get some of the ones that I'm missing on this account. Zombie Ryan is really good. I just don't know if I'll probably spend the coins on it, or just wait until I pull it next year, or during the anniversary. Competitive matches. We haven't done any of the competitives yet, oddly enough. But I know I need to sit up here and think about what I'm going to do before the event goes away as far as skins. The big question here to you guys is, how'd you guys do on pools? Did you all have good pools? Did you have fun with the event? This is one of my favorite events inside of Overwatch. So I do usually love to play it as much as I can, and I try to get as many boxes as I can because I just love Halloween events inside games, period. But it was a really nice time, and I think I got a decent amount of boxes. I also think that this was a really dope year for it. Like, I don't have a skin out of this new set that I don't like. So it it's what really a hard choice, and that's why I'm not like, I'm just gonna solidify right now and go buy these skins. So, sorry if it's anticlimactic to not buy any skins after all of that. Do. So I think that's a good position to end this one. Let me switch right over for you guys. Thank you, dude, so much for joining me on this beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you, because I don't know your sleep schedule. Hopefully you sat up here and you enjoyed yourself, and I provide you with some form of entertainment. To anyone that's new here, thanks so much for coming through and joining me despite not knowing who I was. If you're new here and you sat up here and gave me a follow, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Cereal Bowl Nation, greatest nation on the internet. If you ain't know it, now you know it. Hopefully you're doing super duper, and I can provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. To any returning cereal bowls, as always, thank you for coming through, sitting up here, sharing your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, all that goodness that makes me want to stream longer, better, faster, stronger, just to talk to you guys on a more consistent basis. To the likes of anybody who isn't subscribed yet, if you're not, self-subscribed if you enjoy what I do here. If not, I appreciate you for just checking me out. Additionally, if you guys are watching this stream post me streaming it, thank you so much for checking it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Rather, do you want to comment on my pulls? You want to tell me about your pulls and your luck with this event? Or if you just want to say hi, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. To anybody who is looking for more content, as always, there's more content on this channel that you can check out at any point by going to the channel itself. There's another video right here on the screen if you're looking for something immediate. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for chilling out, Snore. Appreciate you for coming through, dude. Additionally, if you guys are looking for me outside of streams, feel free to check out those names on the side of the screen right there. You can check those out and go to those locations to find me. But there's also a mega link in the description below with all my other links to different things that you might be looking for that you don't see on the screen currently. Additionally, if you guys are enjoying this content and you're looking for a way to support it and keep it going at the rate that it comes, or even better, there is the Patreon right there, which gets you extra perks inside and outside of the streams, and you can check those perks out and see if they are anything that you'd be interested in. And yeah, with all that being said, thank you, dude, so much for chilling out. I appreciate you guys. Munch, munch, munch. Peace out. That's a wrap, and I'll catch you later.